Dillian Whyte, the body snatcher, in full effect for a comeback. And let me counterpunch. I think that, Dillian Whyte is rumored to come back in Jill Brighter, right? And we will see him return. His last fight, of course, was with Christian Hammer, and that's been a long time ago. And I think it's in December, so next month, not far away. So, at the beginning and the end, the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning of the year, the end of the year, which is cool. I think he should come back. I think he should have had 3 fights this year. I think he should have practiced Joseph Parker-esque type of schedule. The only thing I think he's worried about is, getting chinned by one of these strong guys or these hungry guys that he may be in the ring with, because Jermaine Franklin, let's face it, was a cherry pick. It was. And it was a letdown for everyone based on what Dillian Whyte is accustomed to doing. But honestly, when I seen Dillian Whyte and he pulled out of that Otto Weiland fight, in which I was very disappointed, because Otto Weiland had a big name based on what he did with Tyson Fury, and he did a better job with Fury than Dillian Whyte ended up doing. Okay, so because Otto had already fought Tyson Fury, it kind of led me to believe that maybe Dillian Whyte is kind of playing it safe, which is understandable because he had the WBC heavyweight title fight right in front of him, and he wasn't going to mess that up for nothing, right? Because things happen in the sport of boxing that we don't see or foresee, unless it's orchestrated. But I think he should come back. I do wish him well. I think, he should, sink or swim with other fighters that are on similar or equal caliber. Like, for example, Andy Ruiz, Deontay Wilder, Joe Joyce. And Dillian Whyte's only loss, was to Tyson Fury, then Povetkin, then Joshua. But based on his outing and his absence from the ring, that was almost considered like a loss because, it was another case of strange findings in his stuff, even though, he got it rectified and cleared and all this. But people still talk, and that doesn't look good. That's not good for your reputation. So him coming back to the sport is great. I would love to see him in there, with someone like Daniel Dubois. You know what I mean? That would be good. Besides the names that I mentioned, that would be a good thing for him because, I would like to see Daniel tested by everybody that was a Billy Badass that still has some spunk left that ain't afraid to throw down. You know what I'm saying? So I do like that idea. I wouldn't care for the trilogy fight with Derek Chisora. I just wouldn't. I don't really care for, a trilogy between those two. But it would probably still be a good fight. Probably better than the first two, because the last trilogy that I didn't want to see was probably one of the best fights that I've saw in the last 5 years, and that was Tyson Fury taking on Deontay Wilder a third time. So that may be something that you may consider. But nonetheless, I hope it's somebody that he's fighting that's about shit. You know what I mean? And, you can't put someone out like Charles Martin and then fight someone like Christian Hammer and then think that's cool. You know what I mean? It has to be someone, again, that we know of, that's known. How about a Jared Anderson? That would be dope. You know what I mean? Which more than likely it won't be. But, seriously, I think he definitely needs to fight someone on the level, because if he wants to be taken seriously, he's already 35 years old. He doesn't have time to just kind of figure it out, or 36 even. I think he needs to get right back in the saddle and put himself in position for that next step. So I think that all depends on his next opponent. Again, rumored in Gibraltar, right, near Spain or in Spain. But you guys tell me what you think of Dillian the Body Snatcher Whyte making a comeback, setting a rumored time, which is in December, I think on the 15th. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!